this is Silesia again, and this should prove to be a pretty good match once again. There's some pretty good brawling in it, a little bit of sniping, kind of a little bit of everything, a lot of teamwork, and it ends up being a loss, but you can kind of see what a not with a group solo battleship can do to pull the enemy fleet away from the main group and away from the objectives if you're lucky enough to get them to give chase. My philosophy usually is give chase with the bullets, not with the ship. So that's kind of how I like to play. But I know people's gunnery skills are all a little bit different, so it works. You gotta do what works. That's all you can do, right? Gotta do what works for you. But you know, you have to put yourself in the positions in order to get better at them. So you know, take a shot at sniping. If you get good at it, it pays off. And we're going to be moving into Charlie here, and we'll see what happens once that happens.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
First enemy's up and ready. My Missouri doesn't have quite the range as my Iowa does because I have it set up for AA. So I gotta wait until the targets are a little bit tighter than I do with some of my other ships. But you know, if we get to play with airplanes, you really get to see the skies light up. Oh, there's my favorite target, Yamato. Izumo's always fun to hit. It's so big. It's such a dog. We gotta give each other hip check here. High five. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, psh. There's the Yami. Yeah, everybody likes shooting at Yamato. And I'm trying to talk our carrier into dragging these fighters over me. As you see, he's got everything grouping up, and that makes it real easy for his fighters to come through and do a strafe and to wipe out his full air groups. Well, if he would have just simply brought those fighters over me, there probably wouldn't have been too many, if any of them, left. So I really wish he would have did that. It would have helped us out, having all this entire Air Force that's sitting there floating over in Delta 9 working for us instead of, you know, just being somebody else's points. Still waiting for the shot. I haven't been detected yet. Now I have, finally. But yeah, I'm still waiting for that perfect shot to open up with. Start the game off right. Kind of hiding from this DD at the moment. Nothing like getting torped out early. Plus I was typing, so I had to find a little bit of cover to do the communication. Our carrier did not catch it, respond, or whatever. Then their fingers are very busy when they're playing. But yeah, I wish you would have drug them over. It would have helped. Now I'm getting awfully tight for a Missouri fight, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be having to turn out here. So I don't want to fight this close. way too much steel sitting right there. And here you see one of the problems I find with the game is sometimes the target reticle doesn't aim good enough. Other times it switches when it's not supposed to. And you'll see that here when I'm aiming at the Yamato with the targets on the Minotaur. Yamato was full broadside, and I really could have punched it with those 3 rounds, but the target thing was still on the Minotaur. So I ended up not being able to do that. Those look like they should be some excellent shots on Iowa there.
Confirm penetration.
Now I'm used the island to finish my turn, and now I'm gonna shoot over my shoulder, pushing away. Somebody got a lucky shot in there. That far forward on the ship, it just didn't seem like it should do that kind of damage. But it is what it is. I don't complain when it happens to other people. One for the deck, 2 for the waterline. Now, I'm seeing all these campers sitting back here, and I'm trying to push myself back and to get in a firing position on them. You can see our fleet's kind of falling apart on the other side, and if I can pull, in my mind anyways, if I can pull these guys off of here, it might give our guys a little time to regroup and single out versus have to fight this full lemming train that's moving into B. Here's another dory of the game right there. There's quite a few dories in this one. Iowa over here isn't much better. Iowa lets me harvest a very fruitful crop of HP points off of him. No citadels on that. That was all alpha damage. I'm protected here from the Yamato on my right, and I have I'm staring down the broadside of another battleship, and I should be protected from this Iowa on my right as well. This range, he shouldn't be able to plunge over me. There was a great hit on that Iowa. 3 citadels. 50,000 hit points off of him. Wonderful hit. Well, here's where it starts to get a little bit interesting. Montana and Izumo there are making their way over to me. And if I was them over there talking, I'd be saying one go on one side of the island, the other go on the other. And that way, I'm not able to split my bow to both of them, or put my bow to either of them. You know, it's kind of a lose-lose situation. Broadside to one, or and bow onto the other, or vice versa. It's just not a good deal. But we'll have to see how they end up playing it here. Meanwhile, I have to pick on this Yamato again. So it's just oh so wonderful to be sinking a Yamato, especially in an Iowa. Just feels like that's how it should have happened. At least in my eyes. You guys don't have to agree with me on that. But I seen it was burning out, so I saved the shots. They wouldn't have made it there anyways. I'm gonna make a juke move here towards this Iowa. See if I can get both of them to try and drop down on me here, but they don't. They continue their split. Can't get a kill on this match to save my life. Teammates here have been working on Montana with that sweet broadside it has. He was so worried about me, he left himself open to a couple of our other battleships there up on the D line. And he's going to come around a corner, but I can't get the rock clear soon enough, and he gets too good of an angle, and my shot next to nothing. And he managed to get one right in my backside there. No good for me. Really shallowed down my health, my hit point pool right before this brawl, so it really sucked. So I'm trying to do an over-the-shoulder run again. Trying like heck to get one of these off. Get a little overturned here and realize that Azumo's going to have me pegged to the left if I follow through on this turn. So I try coming back to the right. It don't work. Tip of this island catches me. I run this ship into the village. And yeah, that ends up being no good at all.
Enemy's about to win.
This is also kind of what happens when you start driving off the mini-map. And I actually do that a lot. And sometimes the islands aren't portrayed entirely accurately or correctly here, so it makes it kind of difficult. And I've shot in that location on the Azumo instead of down low. Because hitting that number 2 barbette has yielded me several detonations. And I was hoping for the luck shot there because, you know, would have been nice. But 179,808 on this match. I'm not complaining whatsoever. 5 citadels, still not complaining. That was excellent damage off of those. And yeah, this map ends up being a loss, and that's kind of the end of the deal. You guys hope you enjoyed and have a good day.